Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your favorite game show. That's right, as always, I'm your host, Chet Cheddington, and it's time to play Who's the Liar? What, did the graphics department not get the clip ready? Oh, Jesus God. Okay, fine. Okay, jumping right into the rules. Okay, we're enough of that. You'll be fine there for now, Luffy. Sorry. Anyway, so rule number 1, you have to leave your answer down in the comments below. 2, for the sake of the game, for the sake of fun and having to choose, there is no they're both lying option here. You have to pick one or the other. If it has to be one, that's got to be your pick. There's no they're both lying. It's a possibility, but for the sake of the game, it's not actually a game, but for the sake of it, gotta pick one or the other. Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. Not just JJK, we cover plenty of manga on the channel. I figured with that intro, I might as well get that out quick. Yeah, a little bit back to normal speed. I don't know who that Czech guy was. He stole my clothes and I don't know. That was weird. So yeah, talking about Amai and Remy, who's lying, who's telling the truth. Initially, I was just really stuck on that fence. I wasn't really going back and forth. I leaned toward Amai at the beginning, and I really could not make the leap to say, no, I think it is Amai. It's too difficult at the start. However, over the past couple days, over rereading the chapters for this video, all of this, I have come to go all the way over to the Amai side. My choice is Amai. I don't think Remy's the one that's lying. There's a couple reasons for this. One, Remy really hasn't done a whole lot to make you think she's lying. The worst thing she has done is attack Megami when he first got there. Keep in mind, Amai may not have directly attacked Yuji, but he was helping somebody else attack Yuji. He was still on the antagonistic side in that exchange. So that point kind of goes for both of them. So let's take it one step past what they did when we first arrived. Why did they do what they did? Megami asked Remy, why were you so keen on attacking me? Why did you want to fight so badly? And her explanation makes a lot of sense. Remember, we are in the culling games. The setting of this makes a difference. We're not just walking the streets of Tokyo having a nice day and all of a sudden these people attack us. We're in the culling games. Remy says, it's kill or be killed here. You're going to learn that after you've been here for 12 days. So Remy's been here for 12 days, as far as she says. Obviously, this is talking about being a liar. Anyway, for 12 days, kill or be killed, and she also offers Megami very good advice that he didn't ask for. Remember, Remy told Megami, you should stop thinking of things in ancient sorcerers versus modern day sorcerers. Thinking like that could get you killed. That's useful advice that Megami did not ask for. She gave him that just because. Now, granted, this is after he beat her and told her, like, hey, show me where to go. You walk in front. All of this stuff. So, yeah, she's been threatened. She has a reason not to lie. Then, after that, she offers him advice. Amai, on the other hand, with Yuji, just comes walking up to him, say, hey, do you remember me? Oh, well, I just know of you. Keep in mind, Amai does not know Yuji. Amai doesn't have an actual reason to be nice and helpful to Yuji, especially in the settings of the culling games. So, why? So after Amai starts to help Yuji, Yuji even asks, is it okay for you to help me? Weren't you with the two of them? What Amai says really stands out to me after going back and rereading both of these chapters and really mulling all of this over and really paying attention to what each one of them said, expressions on their faces, what was asked of them, what they did, all of these things. What Amai says is, I'm just a gopher. I'd have been killed soon anyway. So, first thing, what is a gopher? Not the tiny mammal that digs holes underground and wrecks up your yard. No, that's not what we're talking about. Gopher is a person who is sent to go for this, go for that. I know, playing high school football, if you sit out due to an injury that keeps you out of football levels of health, but still allows you to walk around and do minor basic stuff like help with equipment, there's a decent chance you're getting called a gopher. That is exactly what my coach called me, and I had to ask him what it meant. It means you are the person that goes for this, goes for that. This person that one of our protagonists is being led to, the guy at the end of chapter 162, he is expecting somebody to bring someone back to him. He is expecting somebody to go for them, bring him back to me. Amai is his gopher. Also, I'd have been killed soon anyway. Why would the helicopter dude and the plane lady have killed him soon anyway? This guy at the end of chapter 162 seems much more menacing than either of them. That guy probably would run out of use for Amai at some point anyway, as soon as he finds somebody more capable. Now, keep in mind when I'm saying all this, this doesn't necessarily mean that Amai is lying to Yuji because of just pure malicious intent, that he's just a bad person. It's very possible this dude has just threatened the crap out of him, like, you cross me and you're gonna die. It's possible Amai just kind of wants to get out of the Culling Games alive, and he's kind of just trying to pick the safest path that he thinks he can find. That doesn't make him a bad person. He wants to live. He's possibly very scared. You'd never know. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. I don't necessarily think it makes him a bad person. Another thing I want to add for Remy's case of not lying is in chapter 162 when Megami stops and he's like, okay, you just need to go ahead and tell me where he's at now. The first thing she says is, no, what stops you from killing me as soon as I give you the information? Remy is worried for her life in that scenario. Remy knows Megami can kill her if he tries. Megami has explained to Remy that if she lies to him, he will probably kill her because he has no qualms scoring 100 points himself. Remy has a physical motive to not lie to Megami. Amai has no reason not to lie to Yuji. Also, keep in mind, if Amai knew about Yuji from their hometown, and Yuji has always been a relatively kind person, then it's also safe to say Amai, if he's working for somebody else, even though he knows Yuji's probably pretty tough, can probably think, well, he's a super nice guy, maybe a little gullible, maybe a little bit too trusting of other people. If he knows that I know him, we're from the same hometown, he might let his guard down just enough to trust me and follow me. He has no reason not to lie. Remy has a reason not to lie. The threat of death. One of these people is threatened with death if they lie, the other one has no threat at all. Do you really think Remy is brave enough to lie to Megami, knowing that if he finds out she's lying, she is probably dead? I doubt it. Remy doesn't seem that brave to me. She keeps asking Megami to be her knight and protect her. I don't think Remy is this super hardcore mega fighter, jujutsu master. I think Remy, also possibly like Amai, kind of just wants to get out of here and has been fighting to try and do that, just to try and survive. That's why she wants Megami to protect her. If Remy is working for somebody else that is offering protection because, you know, you're their subordinate and you're helping them, so they would probably be an umbrella of protection of sorts, it's less likely that she would be keeping up this whole will you be my knight thing, because all that's going to do is get on the nerves of Megami, making it more difficult to get him to do what you want. One more thing I do want to add in, Remy fought Megami herself with her own two hands. Amai didn't do any of the fighting. So Amai is already showing himself as the type to work for somebody else and let them do the fighting. Remy is showing herself as somebody who does the fighting themselves, rather than working for somebody else. So it makes it easier for me to think Amai would also be working for this dude, rather than Remy working for this dude. So just one more little thing. Maybe not the greatest point, but it's something, I think. Anyway, putting everything together, I honestly don't see any reason why I should think it is Remy lying over Amai. But that's just me. That's how I have interpreted everything. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. If you let me know who you thought was lying and who you thought was telling the truth, thank you so much. I love seeing what everybody thinks. It makes my day. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.